Okay, so we're going to talk about creating a slide presentation here. Try to get to a point where we all can see it. Okay. All right. So you want to start off by being in your Gmail. We want to go to the app section right there and go to slides. Okay. And so it kind of talks about different slides here. We're talking about blank, book report, field trip, flashcards, science project. Here, what we want to do is kind of like a blank. Okay. So on this right here is fine. Go ahead and add the title. You just, when you're out of it, it says click to add title. You're going to right, let's see, left click it. Just put, we're going to say social studies. Okay. So we're just going to say social studies. And of course, we want it capitalized. You may want to title yours something different, and that's fine. Okay. So, try to get my computer here where we can see it. Okay. Okay, so we don't need a subtitle. So when you're trying to get something off, just left click it, click on the box itself. You're gonna, nope, that's not doing it. Click on the box. Let's go ahead and go up here to edit. We'll cut that out. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, so if you're at the point here where you want to, so you want to add another slide, go to new slide. Okay, so let's go ahead and while we're up here, go ahead. It always comes up untitled presentation. Let's go ahead and click on that. Whatever you have on the first slide, it's going to stay there, which is fine. It's going to save in your drive right there. Okay, so right here, we're going to add a title. You just type normally. It'll come up with a title and add text. So if we don't want that box, well, we talked about a while ago how to get rid of that. So we're going to click on the box, edit, cut. Now, if we do want to add a text box, you go to the text right there and highlight, and it tells you the text box, kind of about right there. We're going to say movement. Okay, we're just kind of typing something in here. Okay, so we're talking about that. Okay, so let's say we want to add a graphic to this. Okay. We want this graphic right here. We're going to copy this image. We're going to put it in here in our project. And you're going to, let's see, right click it, paste it, okay? So if you see how this, if say the graphic was right there and it's just over your whole words, okay? And you're like, oh, how do I fix that? Well, there's an easy way to fix it, okay? You're going to go to arrange. So you're going to order, send to back, okay? So I don't know if you can see it right there or not, but those words are right there right now. Text color, go ahead and put that in white so you can see that. Same philosophy right here. Let's do the same thing. We don't need it underlined. We're gonna put white, okay? Okay, now, you can do that or you can not do that, okay? I'm fine with either one. So, let's go ahead and change that back here, and I'm gonna show you a different way to move this, okay? So if you don't want your graphic to cover the whole page and it's not necessarily good to have it over all your words, you're gonna click your box, you're gonna get to where the arrows are going back and forth. See my arrow right here? When you click on a certain place, it has an arrows going back and forth. You're gonna pull that graphic over and just kind of like put it in the corner, put it at the bottom, however you wanna do it, it's fine. And then you're gonna type your information there, it's fine, okay? Now, then again, we're at the new slide. So go to slides, new slide. Okay, in this instance, I don't need the title. Cut that out. But I am going to use this box right here. But I want it up here at the top where it's a little more. Okay, so we're talking about, we use this right here. We want to talk about where we got it and give the people credit. So this is your reference page, okay? So we're going to put reference. Now, I'm going to right click, paste. That's going to tell me where I got it from, and then we're going to mash enter, okay? That's going to be my reference. And see how when you click on that, it's a clickable link. When you click on that link, it brings it up, and you can pull it up from that. Okay, so if you have multiple references, and we're going to use the same one, I'm going to show you how to do it. You're going to skip a space. You're going to right click, paste it again. Okay, well, let's go undo that. So if you do something you shouldn't have done, hit this back arrow undo, and it undoes it. See how my cursor's there? We want to move it down. Okay, we're going to right click it, paste it again. Okay, so you want to have a little space in between your references. Okay, so you don't want them all bunched up. I don't like how they do this, but it's just part of it. We're going to take that back, get that a little bigger. There we go. So it's just condensing space. That's what it's doing. Okay, and so I'm going to stretch that box out, and we're going to, let's try to change this a little bit. Let's go to the fonts. Okay, so if we want Times Roman New right there, highlight that, and we want 12. Click up to there, and you go 12. Okay, and so that's perfectly fine right there. And they all, so if you left click on each one of them, it'll tell you where it's coming from. Okay, so that's your reference page. Okay, if you're right here, you want, like I said, your font's gotta be 12 font. Arial, most times when it comes up, you want to go ahead and change that times, and you want to go to 12. Okay, if you see it's kind of small, hit this zoom button, and it can be a lot bigger when you're working. And then when you get done with your when you get done with it, go back to the normal size, and then you're there. Okay. If you add a slide and you didn't mean to do it, edit. Make sure you got the whole slide highlighted over here. Edit, cut. Now, if you got a slide there, you accidentally delete it. Before you do anything else, go back to the undo. Okay, you can actually keep clicking undo several times, and it will undo multiple moves. Okay, this is a very basic information here. Say if you want to. I'm going to put by, let's just do this, by John W. As you can see up here, it's saving it, so it continually saves to your drive. Okay. Now, I think this is not in the middle, so what you want to do, if you want to center it up, highlight what you got there. I don't see the align button on here, so what you got to do is click these three dots, more, then you go down here as align, line paragraph spacing, bulleted list, numbered list, decrease indent, increase indent, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now what we want is align it. We want to center it up right in the middle. Okay. So it is centered up. Okay. So it is centered up. Okay. And like I said, these are just generic graphs or generic presentations. So if there's anything else that you need specifically, let me know. Hopefully this is informative. And like I said, if there's anything else, let me know.